Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time joining me, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Lade. I'm a business analyst, a makeup artist, a beauty content creator, and a YouTuber. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to another episode of Lade's Lane, where I share my honest opinion, my unfiltered thoughts, and relatable topics. And the topic of today's video will be things I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24. I feel like as we get older, as we evolve more, and we experience life, we experience certain things in life, we often tend to look back and wish and say, oh, I wish I knew this when I was at so age, or I wish I knew better. So today I'll be sharing certain things I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24, because as a 25-year-old I hardly feel like a 25-year-old. Most of the time I feel like I'm 17 or 18 or still 19. I do not feel my age at all. So this is something that I'm doing or I'm sharing. So in case there is anyone out there who is a teenager, 17, 16, 18, 19, and I feel like this could really help them as they age or as they experience life. So let's get right into it. So the first lesson I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24 would be to take up more space. To take up more space in the world, to take up more space in the universe, to take up more space in social settings and social gathering. So I grew up in a typical African Nigerian household where it was considered rude and disrespectful to talk back to your elders. And most of the time, you are not really even talking back, you are trying to express yourself, you are trying to express your opinion. I grew up in a household where whatever your parents said was the law. You are not allowed to counter whatever they said, you are not allowed to say how you feel or express your opinion. Whatever they say goes, whether in your school life, your social life, anything religiously, culturally, whatever they said was the law. You are not allowed to have an opinion of your own. You are not allowed to express yourself or add an input to your own life. So this upbringing made me shy, made me timid, made me cower. In social settings, in social gatherings, I played small, I stayed small. I don't express myself, I don't counter whatever anyone says, even if it doesn't sit right with me, even if I don't agree to whatever they said, I go with whatever was laid out for me. Never challenge whatever authority was laid in front of me or whatever was placed in front of me. I accepted it, even if it was the bare minimum, even if it was like something I don't agree with or something I don't like. I accepted it, and I played small, I stayed small. I was a very shy and timid girl. And growing up, this made me a people pleaser. It made me a people pleaser that I tend to want to please people, even people that I don't like. Even when I felt disrespected and I felt like I was being taken advantage of, because then you might say the worst things to me, you might say the meanest things to me, and I won't really I won't say anything back to you. I was like very calm, very easygoing. So, people tend to want to take advantage of that because they've seen you're a very calm person, you don't want to get into trouble, you don't want trouble. So they tend to take advantage of that. And people did that with me a lot. And then I wish I had the courage, or I had I wish I had the courage to stand up to people and say, okay, no, I won't accept you doing this to me. I won't accept you saying this to me. So yeah, I wish I had taken up so much space. I remember at the time, let's say for instance, I asked someone to get me something in blue and they got it in red. Instead of me to express myself that, oh, I don't like this color and this was not what I wanted, I would say it's fine and it's okay, and I won't even say anything at all. I'll just accept it however it is. But now I've learned to take up so much space. I've learned to express myself. I've learned to be so opinionated. I now say how I feel. I see how it is. I don't sugarcoat things. You know, if it is this, if it is black, I'm going to tell you it is black. If it is white, I'm going to tell you it is white. So I don't tend to, I won't say I don't tend to care about people's feelings. I don't try to be brash or harsh. But when it comes to like being taken advantage of or not expressing myself, I do that now. I express myself now more. And another thing now that I'm doing is that I tend to do that as I'm taking up space, I'm also creating space for people, because as a girl that grew up shy and timid, I wish there had been someone who had created space. I had wished there had been someone who had tried to like stand up for me in some certain situations, or try to like have my back. But as I'm 24 now, I tend to create space for people more. Like, I see shy people or timid people that I feel like, oh, they are being taken advantage of, or maybe they don't want to talk. I try to motivate them to speak up and to see how they feel and to express themselves and to just be opinionated. So as I'm taking up space, I'm also creating space for other people too. So the next thing I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24 is to not match negative energy, to not match people's energy. Because there's this thing of people trying to like, oh, I match energy, I will match your energy, I will do this, I will do that, blah blah blah. I don't match negative energy. I wish I had learned not to match people's negative energy. I'm all for matching positive people energy. If you're nice to me, I'll be nice to you. If you're kind to me, I'll be kind to you. But then if people are mean to you, I feel like you don't necessarily have to be mean to them. That's what I did, and I wish I hadn't done that. So now I don't match negative energy. If you are mean, I will just leave you where you are. I won't even interact with you, or I won't even engage with you. I'm this kind of person that my level of intent and affection towards you starts from here. It starts from here, it starts from the iris. And if somehow we're magically able to like relate and connect and align, and we meet here, and you know, things are all good and all fine, and then probably after a while, maybe we had a spark or we had a issue, and then your level of intent and affection towards me drops to this place, I won't come and meet you here. I will remain here and just remove myself from the equation. I won't match your negative energy. I don't match people's negative energy. I don't match negative energy at all, because I feel like it's very important to leave people where they are. If people want to be brash and harsh and mean to you, it's important to not engage those kind of people, to not even be in the space or to absorb their energy, or try to want to like play their game. Because at the end of the day, I don't like mind games. I don't like mind games. I'm this kind of person that I don't do the nonchalant attitude or with people, even in friendship or relationships. I'm this kind of person I love with all my heart, and I want you to know that I love you. Even as my friend or a partner, I'm very loud with my love. I need you to feel it. I'm going to express my love to you to the point of suffocation. You're going to feel it so loud and so real that I'm just a lover, and I want to be a lover, and I will remain a lover. So I don't like when I meet people that try to pull the nonchalance card. I don't like it. So I don't engage with people like that. Like, don't come to my space and trying to be nonchalant. No, I don't condone that. I don't accept that. I don't like nonchalance. In friendships, in relationships, in family, I love out loud. I feel like it's very important to tell people how you feel, to let them know how much they mean to you, to express it so loudly, so clearly. So yeah, I don't match negative people energy. If you're nonchalant, I will not try to like act nonchalant back to you. No, I don't play that kind of games. I don't play that mind game. So yeah, I'll tend to match positive energy. I don't match negative energy. So I wish I had known that at 19. It's probably that would have saved me from such going through emotional war with myself and all that, because I encountered some people or someone that was very nonchalant. So I was always trying to match that person's energy, and so it was emotionally draining and exhausting for me, because I'm not nonchalant. I love you, and I want you to know that I love you so much. So yeah, I wish I had known that at 19 instead of at 24. Next thing I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24 would be I should have invested more and prioritized female friendship. I can't believe I'm admitting this, but I was once a pick me. I was once a girl that would be like, oh, I was part of those girls that would be like, oh, I don't like female friends, I don't like girlfriends, they are too problematic, they gossip a lot, blah blah blah. So I tend to have more male friends then. And looking back at it now, I'm not really proud of myself. So I wish I had invested more and prioritized my female friendships more. So right now I have female friends that I love so much and I'm grateful for them. I love my female friends. That's not to say that I don't love my male friends, but I love my female friends more. I feel like it's very important as a lady to have this sisterhood, to have this girlhood. So I wish I had known that at 19 instead of at 24. But still, I'm grateful for my female friends right now, and I love them so much. I love my female friends so much. I tell them every single day that I love them, and I just, yeah. So I wish I had prioritized my female friendship more, and I wish I had invested more in my female friendship than my male friends. The next thing I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24 would be trying to fit in. I feel like this goes hand in hand with the first thing I mentioned, which was taking up space. Like I said, I grew up in a Nigerian household where you're not allowed to express yourself and trying to like express your opinion and the old people pleasing thing. So I constantly found myself trying to like fit into space that we're not accommodating to me. I tend to like want to be in space. I wanted to be liked so bad that I was friends with people I wasn't supposed to be friends with, or I was in a social setting that in spaces that I wasn't supposed to be, that weren't accommodating for me. So yeah, I wish I hadn't tried to fit in. Like I said, people pleasing. So I always wanted to like try to like things that I didn't like just because it was trendy or because people liked it, and I wanted to be liked. So it was a really rough time, but I'm glad that I was able to grow and to be able to learn how to stop trying to fit in and just embrace myself, embrace who I am, and just be. So yeah, I wish I had known not to try to fit in when I was 19. Next thing I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24 would be not prioritizing myself. I feel like everything I said today or everything I'm going to say thereafter goes hand in hand with each other. Like I said earlier, that not trying to fit in, and now not prioritizing myself. Like I'm a people pleaser. I grew up as a people pleaser, so I tend to want to please people even at the expense of myself. Even if I feel displaced, even if I'm uncomfortable, I wanted to be liked so badly, so I tend to not prioritize myself and my feelings or how I'm feeling at the moment. So I wish I had prioritized myself more. I wish I had able to learn how to prioritize myself more. Yeah, so but now I know better. Now I prioritize myself more. The next thing I wish I had known at 1974 was to give myself enough grace and patience and compassion. I feel like I have been so hard on myself. Like I am my own harshest critic. I criticize myself every little thing I did. I criticize myself, either wrong or right. I criticize myself so badly to the point I feel like I am still currently my own harshest critic. There is no critic who could criticize me that I haven't criticized about myself over and over again. Yeah, so I was so hard on myself because I feel like I was supposed to do more, I was supposed to be more, or I shouldn't have done that, or I shouldn't have made such mistake. And yeah, I wish I had known better. I wish I had given myself more grace. I wish I had been more forgiving for myself for not knowing better, for not doing better when I didn't know better. So yeah, I wish I had been more kind, more compassionate, and more patient with myself. Another thing I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24 would have been to embrace being alone, to embrace my solitude, to not want to fill up my silence with noise. Yeah, I tend to wanted to be around people, even people that didn't like me, because I wanted to fit in so badly, and I wanted people to like me so badly. So I wish I had embraced my solitude and my own, introverted vibe, introverted girl, introverted person. So yeah, I wish I had embraced that. I wanted to be an extrovert so bad, like so badly, but I'm not an extrovert, I'm an introvert. So yeah, I wish I had embraced that part of me. I wish I had loved that part of me and just like stay true to myself. Yeah, so but now I know better, and now I'm embracing my solitude. I'm an introvert, I'm not an extrovert. So yeah, now I love being alone, because I love my friends too. I also enjoy my solo time. I'm grateful for it, and I embrace it. I embrace my solitude. So that's all for today's video of things I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24. If you've made it so far in this video, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you want me to make this a part series, probably make it part 2 of things I wish I knew at 19 instead of at 24, let me know in the comment below. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely day.